I'm John Fensterwald, editorial writer for the San Jose Mercury News, and with me today is Teresa Alvarado, who is our community member to our editorial board. And we will be interviewing candidates from Area 5 of the Santa Clara County Office of Education. And I want to thank the Silicon Valley Education Foundation, which is our partner today, and for helping us to get these interviews up on the web. This is new for the Mercury News. And so Area 5 is a big area. It's one of 7 trustee areas in the Santa Clara County Office of Education. It covers Milpitas, Santa Clara Unified, and Berryessa. And our two candidates today are incumbent Anna Song and Carmen Montano. So, Anna, why don't you start just telling us what you're currently doing, what your qualifications for office, and why you're running. And take a minute or two, and then Carmen will ask you.
Hi, I'm Anna Song. I'm the incumbent for the seat, and I'm running for the 3rd term. And my qualification would be that I have 2 terms under my belt. So I have done this for 8 years, and I've thoroughly enjoyed, and it's been an honor to represent our district. I've also been an alternative education student when I was in high school, and that's how I originally got interested in this position for Santa Clara County Board of Education. I've also, when I was working for nonprofits and counseling, worked at juvenile halls and Boys Ranch to provide counseling for underprivileged and minority students. So I was somewhat familiar with what county office was doing with those populations, and having mental health human services degree in undergrad, I just thought it all kind of fell in the right places. And it's been a wonderful experience, growing experience, and I have to say, the board that we are on right now, I mean, my fellow colleagues, we are very highly functioning board members, and I thoroughly enjoy working with them.
Thank you. So Carmen, tell us what you currently do, why you're running for the County Office of Education, and your qualifications.
Well, I'm a public school teacher, and I teach at Franklin McKinley School District. I've also, some of my qualifications is that I have been a PTA mom when I was a young mother, and I've also been on the school site council, and also served on several committees on the at the district office in Milpitas. As a school teacher, I'm in the forefront and know some of the issues that face education, the challenges. And also, I have 8 years as a school board trustee in Milpitas, and that gives me I know how to read budgets. I've done, I have management skills in the policy decision-making process. And also, I decided to pursue a different venue in my life. As I started, as I said, I mentioned I started off as a PTA mom, school site council, been involved with my children, and then I ran for school board. And then now it's a different chapter in my life, and I would like to pursue the Office of Education. And there, I can give my perspective about my unique background and also my educational background, and hope to make some wise decisions on that board.
Okay, so Carmen, following that up, if we were to try and decide what kind of a trustee you would be on the Office of Education, what can you point to your role in Milpitas to tell voters the kind of trustee you would be on the Office of Education?
Well, the type of trustee that I would be is that I would be an advocate for parents, teachers, and students. Because, again, my background, and as a teacher, I can put my perspective on the board, and I have done that, and it has been very valuable in our decision-making when we make the policies, very valuable. I'm also, I get along with the board. We every once in a while it'll be 4 or 5, but we usually, we're very, we respect one another. We have a very professional relationship. But my main, as a board trustee, I will always listen to the parents, teachers, and students.
So Anna, can you point to your experience on the Office of Education, sort of one decision that would tell voters who haven't really followed the workings of the Office of Education, sort of one decision you made that would be instructive to voters as to as to the kind of trustee you are. Yeah.
I can think of a few, but if I have to pick one, I think I have personally advocated for open government and transparency. As many of the voters might be aware that we just went through some turbulent time last year, and I was the single trustee who asked the entire board to be more open to the public and share public documents that belongs to the public. So I think in the end I was successfully able to convince our board members, at least 3 more, to vote to release the document that was in question. So I'm the one who advocating for transparency and open government.
Thank you. Well, let's talk a little bit about the so-called turbulence that you referred to, and I'm assuming you're talking about the departure of the previous superintendent, Colleen Wilcox, and the hiring of a new superintendent, Chuck Weiss. So, so Carmen, tell me, how do you think the board handled that situation, and also the hiring of the new superintendent? Give him a grade.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I would have not, as a board member, we have a trust. We have meetings in closed session on personnel matters, and I would have not brought a personnel matter to the public. I think it was, it should have stayed in-house. So that's where we differ. I wouldn't have brought it up, because we had some confidential personnel matters are confidential. So again, I wouldn't have brought it up. And the other question?
Well, would the outcome have been different then?
Would the outcome have been different? I don't know. I would have to be in that position to really be able to make that decision. But for sure, I would have not brought it out to public. It's confidential. Okay. All personnel matters are confidential.
So then, the hiring of the new superintendent, Chuck Weiss, is that a good choice?
I have met with Dr. Weiss, and I am very impressed with his thoroughness. He's a brilliant, he has a brilliant mind, and and I could tell he's an advocate for all children, and especially for the underprivileged. He seems to have an affinity towards those children that need that extra help. So I give the board an A for that.
Okay, thank you. So Anna, thinking back now on the way the board handled the resignation of Colleen Wilcox, did the board handle it correctly, and should it have remained